What's up, YouTube? Yeah, I want to thank everybody for the likes, the comments, and the subscribing to my channel. But this is about haters, you know. And I feel like he was really throwing a shot at his teammate. So we got Dillon Gabriel. In my opinion, he took a shot at Shedeur Sanders. He said he's not here to be a. He say you got some people are entertainers and some people come to compete. Now, then I guess he comes back out and say he was not talking about Shedeur. Well, who you talking about? Because to me, it looked like both of y'all was drafted, both of y'all rookies, and both of y'all going for the same job as a quarterback, right? In my opinion, he had a good game, but you got to know when to throw the ball away. You know, you should never have two receivers in the same spot. So, Gabriel, you should have known to throw the ball away. Then you fumble the ball. So now we haven't heard you say nothing or throw shots at Shedeur until you threw an interception and had a fumble. So now, instead of hating, why don't you let your play speak for itself? Shedeur ain't hating on you. You know what I'm saying? And the man can't help that he like to enjoy life. You can enjoy life and compete at the same time. Because if you can't have fun playing the game, you ain't going to enjoy the game. In my opinion, it'll get boring to you. So, really, you sounded like you couldn't have been talking about the commentators because they not acting, they just talking. So, but the bottom line is the Cleveland Browns need to trade one of them because this going to become a problem. You know, teammates, a team supposed to be a game, a team sport. Football is a team sport. So if you ain't got the man's back that's on the left or the right of you, how that's going to work out? And hopefully the offensive line like Shedeur. Because you got some people, they hate on somebody so bad, they'll just act like they trying to keep somebody from tackling him and just let him get by. We don't need that. You know, and Gabriel, you already seen how this man draft was, you already seen how they sabotaged him being drafted. To me, he should have been drafted before you. Let's talk about that. Throw a shot at the people that drafted you before him. And in my opinion, you see how quick Shedeur get rid of that ball. Boom. You see how he know how to throw it away. You know, you should have never threw that pass. You should have threw it away. And as a teammate, you already seen what this man went through as far as the draft. But now you want to throw shots at him too? That's why I say the hater's real. And this boy, he can come out his first game, throw an interception and a fumble. And if Flacco don't start, they still probably start this young man in front of Shedeur. You know? But to me, I think it's jacked up the way they treating this boy because I just never understood what's wrong with a person being happy. Why y'all consider happy as being arrogant? He's not out here telling people, oh, you ain't got nothing, you broke, or I had a better. He ain't doing that. This just boy just enjoying what he got. Why he got to be depressed? See, that's what I think they want. They want somebody to come in the NFL without a daddy in their life, so they can run a narrative to say black men leave home and don't take care of their kids. That, see, to me, that's what it's all about. And since he have a solid foundation, they hate that. And his daddy, he was a showboater, as they call. But one thing about it, he stood on business. He stood on business. Just like his son, if he get the opportunity, he gonna stand on business. That boy can see that whole field. And I don't think Dillon Gabriel got that. See, that's the difference between them two. And that's just in my opinion. So, I already know a lot of people probably going to be hating. You know what I'm saying? But we got to let this racist shit go, man. Because we all people. We all breathe the same air. We all die the same way. It's just, come on, man. This world just needs to do better. Because like I said, we all people. I don't care if you're green, yellow, pink. You could be whatever color they want you to be. All right? But the bottom line is, why are we still going through the same shit that we was going through, our ancestors was going through in the 60s? But Gabriel, whatever your damn name is, Dillon Gabriel, man, be a better teammate. Hating only gonna make you fail. Because I keep telling people, you can't stop what God got planned for somebody else. Or some people say the universe. Y'all could be practicing together, learning from each other. But you want to throw shots at this man probably because you threw an interception and you fumbled the ball. But that's your fault. So evidently you nervous. So if y'all practice together, y'all can learn some shit from each other. And maybe if he is an entertainer, maybe you should be one. Because he didn't play like an entertainer. If he did, he was entertaining the people that was watching the football game. The same thing you doing. So your comment didn't make no sense. It's just pretty much that you was just hating. You a hater. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, people need to do better. Now they probably gonna pin y'all against each other, right? I know Cleveland got to be loving this attention because they never had this kind of attention before. They've been a bad team for how many years? That's why I don't understand. Like, if y'all was gonna do Shedeur Sanders like this, why did y'all even pick him up? Because y'all know y'all had a deal with the other teams in the NFL allegedly to sabotage this boy draft day. And y'all some fucked up people for that. But he gonna prove all y'all wrong. Because the boy has the talent to be great. And you can't stop it. Y'all can't stop it. And I know y'all hate it. And the world gonna laugh in y'all face when he prove y'all wrong. And I'm out.